Dalton McBride catching. He hasn't caught much this season. This pitch is lifted up in the air into center field. Lukey coming in, looking up at the sunshine, and he makes the catch. Left near some shops. I don't know the name of that road, but you can't miss it. And there's a called strike 3, 2 down. These games will drag because of pitching, but Brock seems to have good stuff on this chilly day, and this pitch is hit up high into the air to right center field, and Dalton Lynn, a good glove man, makes a catch in the gap for out number 3. No score after 1 inning after the 3 up and 3 down bottom half of the first inning. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Years ago when the Dogs played Screven County, this is one of my memories of that region championship game. Lane sends it right back up the middle, right by the pitcher, Mock it into center field for a base hit. So he now has a 5-game hitting streak, and he is 9 for his last 13. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lukey, a right-handed hitter. He has an open stance. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball is hit up high into the air to left center field. Thompson going back, and he makes the catch. Runner at third tagging. Here comes Lane Adams. He is going to score. Runner moving to third, and safe there as the ball gets away. Bulldogs score 1, and they're going to get a second run as that ball disappeared. And the Dogs will take the base, and touching home is Brock Harrison to tie the game. So a sac fly for George Lukey. This is a big field because Lukey hit it pretty well. Of course, the wind is blowing in from left and center. Entered the game with a .406 batting average. Second pitch, and DR swings and hits it up high in the air, and it's going to drop in for a base hit in right center field. So Meadows is 1 for 3, and he's off on a 6-game hitting streak. He opened up the season at Brantley County going 1 for 2 and 1 for 4, which if you carried over a 9-game hitting streak from last year, gave him in total an 11-game hitting streak. 1-2 pitch. Grounder over to DR Meadows. Picks it with the backhand. Throws to first base. Got him. Nice play. DR's done that several times this season. Reaching down on his backhand, grabbing the ball, and then making a real strong, accurate throw quickly from the outside cut all the way to first base. And that's why he is signed to play at Chipola Junior College down in Florida. 2-0 pitch. Hit up high to the air behind second base. In races Lukey, and he catches that ball. And that is out number 3. So no damage done in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's still Screven County 4, Toombs County 3 as we take a break on Bulldog Baseball on Y101. But South Atlanta is usually loaded. There's a hard hit ball down the left field side by George Lukey. That's going to be a double. And here comes Brock Harrison racing to third base, and Coach Fitzgerald puts on the stop sign as the ball comes that way, and it bounces by Perry, but it's backed up by Mock. George Lukey with a double. And he is 1 for 1 in this ball game with a walk and the sac fly. And for the senior, his 3rd double of the season. He's to pitch for the Braves. 2-2, hit into center field. In comes Thompson, makes a one-handed catch. Runner at third tagging. Here's his throw. It is cut off, and no throw to the plate as Brock Harrison slides in head first to tie the game at 4-all. So Brandon Helton with a sac fly here in the 5th inning. I assume the temperature's dropping. I can't really tell. I'm inside a very warm room, and I'm feeling the window, and it's not even that cold, and guess that's because of the heat, which means I feel kind of guilty looking out at all those people out there under blankets and big coats with hats and gloves on. Here's Robinson, a walk and a strikeout today. Cole struck him out, and he sends a ball up high into the air. Will stay in play. Brock Harrison, the third baseman, comes over near the fence, and he caught that ball. That was a sky-high pop-up. 0-1 pitch is hit into the air, deep to left field. Back goes Helton, reaching up, and he makes the catch. That ball was hit real deep into the wind. Davion showed some real power there, now 2 down. Doubled in a run in the 2nd inning and hit a sacrifice fly to bring in a run in the next frame. And he pokes it over to Lane Adams at second. He fields it off a nice hop and throws to first. And that's it. 4 up, 3 down. As the Bulldogs strand a runner defensively at first base on the pitching of Cole Graham. He gave up the leadoff single, and Simmons never moved. So we're going to the 6th inning, still 4-4 as we take a break on Dog Baseball on Y101 that I watched. Went 1 for 3 in the game. He's hitting .474. 2-1 is hit left side by the third baseman, rolling into left field. Dalton McBride around first base, and he'll stop there with a base hit. And Lane Adams will step in, a left-handed hitter facing, of course, a right-hander with runners on second and third. The Dogs are leading 5-4, the top of the 6th. Nobody out. Pitch to Lane, swings and hits a ball up into the air to right field. Simmons going over to his right, makes the catch. Runner at third will tag, and he'll score easily because that ball was hit real deep. And Lane continues to drive in runs for the Toombs County Bulldogs, and he makes it a 2-run game, 6-4, with the sacrifice fly. Harrison, a right-handed hitter, wears number 5. He's a sophomore who used to be a catcher, but I don't know if he's wearing the gear anymore. Here's the pitch. Curveball's hit up high into the air in a very shallow center field. The second baseman, Hodges, going back, gives way. Did anybody catch that ball? No, it's bouncing around in center field, and a run's going to score. There were 4 Gamecocks in the area. Nobody grabbed it. And the Dogs score another one. So they are having a big inning. They've scored 3. 2-2. Slaps it left side by the third baseman, rolling down the line. The Bulldogs will score 1 on the play. And here comes a throw all the way to the dish. And touching home is Bryce DeLoach. Runners on second and third. Give Lukey a single, and he takes second on the throw. So George with his second run batted into the ball game. And Lukey has now driven in 8 runs this season. 5, that could be that CBI. Grounder over toward D.R. Meadows. The shortstop goes to a knee to field it and throws to first. Low, but dug out by Dalton Lynn. 1 down. As we're approaching 3 hours of baseball. John William Pollock comes to the plate. He's a right-handed hitter facing Trey Cloud. First pitch from Trey. Drops it in for strike 1. And Trey pitched in that scrimmage game at Liberty County and came in and struck out the first 2 batters he ever faced in a varsity game. 0-1 off the plate and high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trey working quickly with the bases loaded and working from the full windup. Gets a sign from Dalton McBride. Deals a 1-1 pitch. Strike at the edge, so he's out in front. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Seeking a big K right here with the Dogs leading by 7. Facing a right-handed hitter with a wide-open stance. Here comes his 1-2 pitch. Bouncer back to the mound. It went by the glove. Picked up by DR. He stepped on the bag, I believe, through to first base and got a double play. Great play by Meadows. That ball was sailing by Trey Cloud. DR scooped it up, ran to the bag, and it was a short little run. And he threw to first base for a big double play. Trey Cloud comes in and saves the day as the Bulldogs will take their 11-4 lead to the top of the 7th on Y101. Belmont's usually a pretty good shooting team. 21 of 40, 52%, and 50% on 3 balls at 13 for 26. There's your problem, defense. Lane Adams sends a ball into right field, bouncing for a base hit. His second hit, runner coming to third, and the throw goes to the center of the diamond. So DR's at third and Lane's at first. The Bulldogs had this situation so many times in the last inning. And when they did, they would send that runner at first, get him to second, and then something would happen. A wild pitch, grounder, base hit, something. They scored 7 runs in the last inning. I can't see all the stands because of the roof here at the press box, but our crowd has dwindled for sure because of 2 reasons, I guess, the score and the temperature. In fact, here go another 2 leaving. But you sat around for a long time in the cold. Bottom of the 7th. There's a liner into left field. It's in and bouncing into the corner. And Perry's around first base, running towards second. Here he comes. The throw, and he's safe. This will be a lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch from Trey Cloud. Popped up in the air. D.R. Meadows, the shortstop, going back out. I think that's him into the outfield grass, making the catch. Throwing back towards second. D.R.'s got a big start tomorrow against the Benedictine Cadets. To the runner at second. Cloud deals his 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. The count is full on the number 7 hitter for the Gamecocks. Bulldogs one swing away from ending the marathon. Some people run a marathon in the time we played this game. 3-2. Call strike 3, and the ball game is over. Mark Stroud can almost run a marathon at this time. It ends at 8:35, almost about 3 hours old, and the Bulldogs win by a final of 13-5. Cloud ending it with a K. We'll take a break and come back and do a quick wrap-up on Y101.